writer, we write the first draft and the second draft. You don't think about what the sets are actually going to be. It's very easy for me to go, car is going to drive through Oval Office. Really simple sentence to type, kind of fun to think about, really, really hard to pull off.
Well, behind me, I've got one of the two Oval Offices that we have in the movie. This is an exact replica of the Oval Office. We've made it a little bit more contemporary by this administration's style, but it's to scale, it's legitimate, it's the real thing. You'll never know it's not the other one. Right now, we're about to do one of the major gags in the film, and there's going to be a perfectly good Suburban that drives right through the front window into the Oval Office.
In the story, our man who's been beaten up, thrown off the roof, chased around the building, and still trying to save the president, sees this minigun car and decides he's going to drive it straight through the Oval Office. And we've now got this car rigged to come flying up this slope. It's going to crash through this window and stop on a preordained length of rope, and it's all going to be great.
Well, the first thing we do when we start off doing this is build a ramp that supports a car. So landmass is all built to make sure that that car survives and does exactly what it does. And basically, it's like an aircraft carrier. It's on a launch that sends it flying right through the front window.
We go through this in our sleep for the weeks prior to this and make sure that we wake up all the things that could go wrong and come into work and say, what happens if this happens? And we solve it. So this is pretty bulletproof.
Everything comes down to physics. We work out a lot of the things we do. Everything is based on the pressure we put in the cannon. And you can tell based on the weight of the car how far it's going to go. We used to do 3, 4, 5 tests of things sometimes, and now we just do one. And today was exactly what he wants it to do. And so now we just go to the set and shoot it.
Front third of the Oval Office itself is built of poly material that looks like concrete, breaks like concrete, and the wood and everything is set up that way as well.
Is lightweight enough to withstand a crash without destroying that car, so it won't bite back too much.
Car will blast through it, take a pre-rigged desk, a pre-rigged dummy, a pre-rigged set of furniture, and crash all the way back to the fireplace throughout the room. So you're gonna have one massive collision.
We have one car rigged for this and one Oval Office. So once we've got this, that'll be it. The car will then stay in that office, and there's another bit of a gun battle and more struggle to save the president.
Roland likes to have a lot of elements out there in his frames that are things flying through the air, things bouncing off of walls, bouncing off of people, which there's a lot of things we'll do practically, and he'll do visual effects later if it doesn't cut together and doesn't look exactly like he wants.
This is like kind of where you have to replace them.
There's a lot of effects and a lot of gags that have to happen. The special effects guys, practical effects guys, we have to build in conjunction with those guys to be able to run 8 miles of cable inside the walls and have access to them.
We have 100 squibs in that set. We have over 1,000 feet of cable running to those squibs into boxes that we can run over 400 squibs in a take.
Ready and action!
It's a massive amount of hits and explosives we're doing in one shot.
Roland has destroyed many a White House, so I get to destroy 1 or 2 with him. I'm really pleased.